Morning, guys. Hi, Amira. She doesn't want to lay down. She's gonna have to get off the table in a minute. How you doing? Hi, Vol. The baby. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put her on the floor. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Hi, Miriam, Emily. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to put her on the floor. So how y'all doing? How was your weekend? Hi, Pamela, Ambient, Susan, Pamela. Oh, I said hi, Pamela. She's gonna be over there for a minute. So yeah, I got some new color books. I got some more zine ideas. I got some new sketch pads, some sketchbooks. Yeah, I got a few things to show and tell. And we'll probably color in these. I picked a page from each one that I like. So, but she's going to have to go. She's going to have to go. The Heartful Jew. Well, I have my, they're from Elisa. She made them for me. Oh, baby, baby girl, baby girl. She is, yeah. She likes the attention. Of course, she thinks I'm sitting here talking to her. She doesn't understand there's other people here. Hi, Janet. So she thinks I'm just talking to her. Right? Don't you? You just think I'm just talking to you. So how's everybody's weekend? Hope y'all had a good weekend. Happy Marvelous Monday, as Julie would say. I have to have, if I see Julie, I got to tell her something if she comes in. Terry Brett. Who else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing some people coming in. I got my lemon water. How you doing, Vol? Kitty Jen. Let's see. And I did get me a banana so I can get my voice rolling here. Let me have a bite of banana. Let's see. Kayla, Kristen, Raul. I see you, baby. I see you. I see you. But you're going to have to get down in a minute. I got to fix this little taped arm here. This one needs to be fixed. So, yeah. Anybody do anything exciting over the weekend? Anybody? Bueller? Did the babies. Oh, good, Janet. That's good to know. Okay, come on. Let's go ahead and get down. Come on. Let's get down. Let's see. I paint on the beach. Oh, okay. All right, Miriam. I don't know how I paint on the beach. Like watercolor? How was it? Was it windy? Was it sandy? Was it windy? Yeah, I got 2 new color books. I picked pages out, and then I wanted to show y'all how to use some more other ways to make zines out of old. Remember these? the old reverse collage uh, magazines, well, and other pages. So I got that. I got a letter from Keiko thanking her for y'all. If y'all missed it, we sent her some of the Japanese newspapers that Annie had sent me, and I sent her some of it so she could, because it's all in Japanese, and Keiko's Japanese. So she sent us a nice card thanking for thanking for her newspaper magazine, and wrote us a nice note. And so y'all keep her in your prayers as she undergoes treatments, and Rachel, who helps take care of her. So I haven't seen Rachel in a couple of days. Hi, Kimberly. So thank you for the nice letter back, Keiko. I appreciate the letter back. um Let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Leona. Let's see. Okay, I did make a note about mail delays. I got somebody else messaged me and said they just got, it's like a month. And this is like the third person, maybe the fourth person that has taken a month to get their mail from Atlanta. I'm going to try to catch my postman today and say, what is there something going on in Atlanta that the mail is being delayed? So a month, and sometimes two. So if you don't get your happy mail right away, because I send everything within the same week. So if you don't get your mail within a week or two, just hang on, because apparently Atlanta is slow in delivering the mail. Hi, Marsh, Missy. Yeah, and then that one that came back to me. Now, what could have happened in that case, Leona? Your mailman might have delivered it to the wrong mailbox and they sent it back. But still, the fact that it took 2 months to get back to me, but because everything on there was correct, the address was correct, everything was correct. So I'm thinking in your case, Leona, it was delivered to the wrong person and they just stuck it back in their box and said, this is not mine. And so it took a while. Oh, Elisa, you missed some morning pets with the arms and the hands a minute ago. So that's what I'm thinking in that case. But so anyway, I just want to let y'all know, if you don't get your happy mail right away, it was out. It was sent out. So let's see. Susan. Anybody else that I'm missing? But they there is that, Kimberly. There is that. And it looks like the Braves will be in the World Series too. So or they're heading there anyway. Let's see. Yeah, it was at the very beginning, Elisa. So just, it's only 5 minutes ago. I've only been here 8 minutes. So yeah, it was just a few minutes ago. Let's see. What else do I have here? I have other notes. Let's see. I'm looking around. I can move this out of the way. Try to move things out of the way. I did get another cut and collage, 2 new color books. This is just for photo references. And I'm going to call out Janet for the enabling. She talked about these books at Walmart. She talked about the Be Inspired Bee Paper Company. These huge jumbo art pads. This one's a drawing one, and it's 74 pound, 9 by 12. This is a mixed media, 114 pound, 9 by 12. This has 150 sheets because it's thinner. This one has 120 sheets, but wait for it. Wait for it. Look at this. Look how much, and it weighs a ton. Huge spiral, so it flips really easy. So all I've done is write my name in there. So that one, and then this one is the mixed media. So, and again, I just wrote my name in there. This had some kind of a inks thing on there. I just painted over it. So this is 140-pound weight. And look how thick this. So thank you, Janet, for the enabling. Janet did the enabling on these big spirals, spiral B paper. I know I do too. I love thick books and I cannot lie. So I got those. Then I decided, y'all know I showed y'all, I took it out of a sketchbook. Y'all know that I had done a practice for my Inktober. And yeah, I guess you're going to Walmart, Elisa? It's over in the craft section. Yeah, it's over in the craft section, not the office supply section. It's in the craft section. Let's see. So anyway, this was one of my practice ones for y'all. Y'all know I decided for Inktober I'm going to do Ink Woodtober. So it's like the woods or the forest. I tried to do Ink Foresttober, and that didn't roll off the tongue. So I think a couple of y'all said Ink Woodtober. So that's what I'm going to do. But I went ahead and tore this out because I changed my mind about doing it in a sketchbook, right? Wait for it. So y'all remember? Let's see, what year was it I did this? What year did I do this? 2020. So in 2020, I did Insectober, and I did it on a poster. So here's my Insectober poster that I did in 2020 with 31 insects. And how I did it was I did one drawing a day and only photographed that insect. So like this might have been October 1st, October 2nd, October 3rd, 4th, and I only photographed the one insect that I did on the poster. And you didn't see the whole poster until the 31st. So this was Insectober. So I am going to do Ink Woodtober the same way. I'm going to make a poster and I'm going to do forest. I'm going to do the forest. Of course, it's all going to be in black and white. I did a red ladybug for my mom, but it's all in black and white. And so I'm going to do all forest creatures. Thanks, Raul. I'm going to do forest creatures for this year. And I'm going to just do it the same way. You're only going to see, I will do the title. I'll do the title. You can see the Ink Woodtober. But you're only going to see the one creature or the one forest thing a day. And then at the end of the month, you'll see the whole poster. So yeah, so this was, let me kind of roll it across here. And then after I finished doing all the insects, right before, at the end, I went through and put spider webs. I put spider webs through the whole thing. So yeah, there's a black widow. I did put a red on her too. But yeah, I did one a day, and I did them with ballpoint pen with a little brush pen thickness. But it's all done with ballpoint pen. And I'm going to do the same thing with the forest creatures and forest things. I'm going to do it all with ballpoint pen and brush pen. So yeah, so that was my Insectober from 2020. And if you want to see all my Inktobers, this will be my 9th year, I think. I think that's what Pacola told me. This will be my 9th year to do Inktober. Hi, Debbie. There's my little snapdragon. Hello, Pacola. So yeah, so this year I'm going to do Ink Woodtober poster. So I already got I got some posters sitting out here. So yeah, I'll talk about it more later. Now let's see if I can get these to stand up somewhere because they are kind of in the way. Will that work? I think so. Okay. Let's see. Hey, I'm back. Paula loves art. So they will be smaller than this because I've got to get 31 on a poster. But there's an example of, a bat. Okay, so let's move on. What else? Oh, I did post this, I think, last. You have to get me another bite of banana here. I posted this last Thursday. Thursday, I think it is. I did this collage, Whales in the Wind, and it is a little flashed out. Let's turn down the brightness a little. Let's turn the brightness. There we go. That's better. So I did this collage. I think it's 17 by 14. I did that, and it's posted on Instagram and Facebook and what. So I did that. And let's see, what else have I been doing? Yeah, they're all on my Instagram. I'm not going to show them all today. I'll show some closer to October. But I've shown them all over and over. Everybody's seen them 100 times. If you look in my Inktober playlist, they should be in an Inktober playlist as well. Okay, so I got some new books, but I want to show this idea first. And here comes the baby again. All right, let me get the hand. Let me give you a hand. You're going to have to lay down, baby. Going to have to lay down. So, y'all know, and this has been years, and excuse the squeaky chair, but it is what it is. I'm not getting rid of it. Okay. So, y'all remember over the years, and we've done different sizes of these. You're going to have to lay down over here, baby. Have to lay down over here. Okay. There you go. Over the years, we've taken magazines and glued them together, and I have tons of these. I don't even know how many I've got, but a lot. Some I've cut in half and glued. Some, these are full size, different art magazines. And then I do what I call reverse collage, which is painting away things, painting out things. And so I got tons of them. And so I pulled this one because I thought this one's as good as any. To show the example. And I cut some pages out and folded them to zines. And I made two different kinds. I made the kind where you fold. Let's see, these two are stapled. Do I have one here's one that I folded. Okay. So I folded them like our zine, just our normal zine fold. And so I just took a page out, cut it down to 8 by 10 or whatever. 8 and a half. Well, it's 8. This is 8 by almost 11, but it doesn't really matter the size as far as, just making them. You can fold them. They all fold the same. So I took some pages out and just folded them into zines. And then what I'll go back in here and work on top of them. And I saw Marsh in here. If y'all missed Marsh's, let me go over to Instagram. Let me see if I can bring up Instagram in here. It's been, I don't know why, just in this room, my phone does not like to load Instagram. But let's give it a try. Okay, Marsh. He's done a couple different zines. I can't put the volume on because he has a song on one, and but I'll show y'all the. So here's a couple Marsh's. Oh, hang on. Let me start it out. I got to turn off the overhead light. I always try to remember to turn the overhead light off because we just get a glare. So let's start it over. Okay, here we go. I think I got it ready to go. So I look how cool his zines look. And you can go over on Marsh Makes Comics over on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, and you can read them and see them close up. I just want to kind of let y'all see how cool they look. You send Marsh, message Janet or Janet. Would you put your email in there, Janet, or Marsh? You can just message Janet, and she'll give you her address, or she can send you her email, and you can email her, and she'll email you her address. It's easier if you just message her on IG. Or Janet, you can message Marsh your address, if you will. Yeah, you got to send them into Janet. So there's that one. And then he did this one. Let's go over here. And he played a Seal song for this one. So I can't, I can't, take the volume off. But if you go look at it. So aren't they cool looking? There you go, Marsh. She said she'll go over and send it to you right now. So just give her a second, Marsh. So, yeah, I'm really impressed with Marcia's zines. And so then let's go ahead and see if I can bring up, let's see, Terry, I'm sure has some, and I did pull some prompts if anybody wants any today. All right, let's see. Terry Brett, she's got a couple, I think, here. Okay, so Terry's this one. Let me like them because I haven't read them yet. This one was prompts were tulip, starfish, and phone. Tulip, starfish, and phone. What does it say? No kidding, pal. I got a first. Flower. Oh, and the flower show. Look, pointing to the flower show. That's cute, Terry. And then the other one is flute, eggs, and figs. Flute. She's playing the flute. There's a bunch of figs and eggs. What does it say down here? You put your right leg in. You put your right leg. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about. You really are you're rocking these, Terry. You got the imagination. You want 3? Okay. So did anybody else do 3 prompts that I can look up for you and show on Instagram? If you did, let me know and I will, I know, right, Bacola? Oh my gosh, they're really good. Hi, Barbara, Missy. Who else am I missing? Flo. Hi, Flo. I just love saying that. Hi, Flo. So, all right, let me go ahead and pull 3 real quick for Terry. And she's had so many, and I have been trying to put them in a bag so y'all don't get repeats. But if you get a repeat or something you don't want, Terry, just let me know and I'll pull you another one or anybody. So if anybody, okay, and Miriam wants 3. Okay, so here we go. Terry, let me move this over here. Terry, here's 3 for you. Artichoke, no, architect. Architect, sorry. It looked like artichoke. Architect, vampire, and Cinderella. You'll take 3 too, Marsh? Okay, so there's 3 for you, Terry. All right, Miriam, leprechaun, ant, and come on, come apart. Wait a minute, there's 2 there. Saturn. Okay, so there's Terry's, Miriam's, and Marsh. Marsh, you got rooster, cherries, and banjo. Yeah, they're all going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I know y'all are up for the task. I know you're up for the task. Hi, Linda. Linda, did you do any? I can't remember. Let me go look over here. Let me look up Linda. Linda, did you do one that I need to look at? No, I think I showed that one last week. So I don't have any new ones for Linda. Okay, so y'all happy with those? Hi, Sue. Sue, you'll have to tell me the name of your Instagram channel again. Is it your name? I don't remember. Let's see. Let me look up Sue. Sue Connor. Okay, I don't know which one is you. If you'll have to tell me your name, Sue. Let's see. So Linda wants 3. All right. Did anybody want any changes? Yes, you got the rooster. Marsh raises chickens. So, okay. So there is Terry's, Miriam's, Marsh's, and let me pick 3 for Sue. Okay, I'll look, Sue, just a second. Here's your 3, Sue. Blue Jay, any food, and lettuce. Okay, let me look up Sue. Is it 9? Did you say 940? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so Sue did rock wall, scales, and sea dragon. I like the little sea dragon, Sue. That's so cute. Rock wall, scales, and sea dragon. So that is adorable. I love that, Sue. That's so cute. Let's see. Hi, Rainbow Kitten. Who else am I missing? Okay, so there we go, Sue. There's your three: Blue Jay, any food, and lettuce. Okay, now I'll put these in the bag. And if anybody wants another, wants any more, you did one too. Oh, you did do one. Oh, but I thought we couldn't find you on Instagram, Miriam. Didn't we have? Do we have a problem on Instagram with you? We have a problem with you on Instagram. Let's look it up again. I don't remember if it was Art Curious. Art Curious Studio. No, that's not you. What's your name on Instagram, Miriam? Is it Miriam? Oh, I think it is Miriam. I think it is Miriam. Hang on, Miriam. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It says you have no posts and your account is private. Is this not, that must not be you. It has no post and it's private. So that must not be you. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, you're not coming up for me, Miriam. That's the only Miriam that's coming up. Miriam Wolfart. Give me your exact name. Y'all have to give me your exact names when you if I'm not real familiar with you, because I don't remember y'all's names. Sorry. I follow almost 4,000 people. I don't remember everybody. Okay. So let's see. All right, let's go back home. Let's see. I don't have anything sent to me right. I don't have anything sent to me. Okay, there we go. Messenger. Okay, let's go over here to Messenger. Okay, here we go. So she sent prompts. What were your prompts? Oh, groundhog, books, and any costume. Okay, so she's got prompts for groundhog, books, and any costume. And she's got a little stack of books there. Sorry if, hang on, guys. Sorry if I scare you. Too much books to read. No time to take the costume out. Not a very intelligent groundhog. I like the groundhog though. And his little stack of books. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. No, Leah, it's not. I don't think it's her. There's zero. There is zero posts, so that's not her. So even though it's a private, that's why I'm not following it, because it's a private account with no posts. So it's a hack or something, or somebody's just whatever. It's not her with no zero posts, Leah. Let's see. Okay, I think I got I know. Well, I've got, let me see how many followers I have. I never really check. So let me see. Yeah, I've got, well, it's because too I've been posting for like 13 years. So for 13 years I only have 7,000 something followers after 13 years. So that's not really a lot, but I have 1,400 posts, almost 1,500 posts. So I do post a lot. All right, Linda wants some prompts. Okay, here we go, Linda. All right, here we go. Winnie the Pooh, but I think you've had Winnie the Pooh before. So if you want something different, because I think you've had Winnie the Pooh before. We're not doing the blanks. Let's see. Winnie the Pooh, Hair, and Botticelli. So if you don't want any of those, let me know, Linda. And I will, yeah, see, that's not her account. I didn't think so because there was no post. So yeah, that's not yeah, that's the same thing that happened to Janet. Someone ghosted her channel. Um, let's see. So what about those, Linda? Yeah, you're not. I don't see you there, Mary. Oh, hang on. Let me go look again. Let me go. M-Y. Miriam. Oh, no. Miriam, no wolf in Miriam, N-O. See, this is why I don't know people because they have just different names on every platform. No E, Noiwulf. Miriam, let's see here. Let me see if I'm spelling it right. Miriam, Miriam, Noe. Let's see here. Noe. No. Oh, No. I'm looking. I'm looking, Miriam. Miriam, Noe. Yeah, I think I spelt it right, and it's not coming up. There's nothing. Miriam. Yeah, I got no results, Miriam. No results. So I don't know. I don't know. I got no results. Okay, so let me see. Did Linda like these? Linda, did you like these? I'm looking back. They're good. Okay. All right. So let's put all these away into the bags so we don't pick them again. All right. So let me go ahead and show you what I did with these books. So again, let me just take out a random page here. Let's see, maybe this one. Okay, let me cut it because Miriam, I think I showed your picture, didn't I? Did you send another one? Okay. Miriam, I'll have to find you later. It's taking too much time. I'm taking up too much time digging up people's names. When y'all, if I don't, well, okay, we'll talk about it later because this isn't gonna work for me if I have to hunt people up. I showed it though. I showed your picture when you sent it to me on Messenger. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, thanks, Bacola. I can't go from my computer though. I'm not logged into Instagram on my computer, so I can't go from there. So we'll have to do it later. Okay, so let me go ahead and dig out one of these. And so I just cut one of the pages out that I've done, what do you call it, reverse collage on. So I have two different kinds of things here to show. All right, so these are all different reverse collage magazine pages. And then this one is folded, and these two I cut. So I cut them to make more pages, cut and stapled. So now we have more pages. Okay, so now we have more pages rather than just the 8 pages that we have with the folded. This one has more because it's a stapled booklet. So you can do it either way. So I'll show you. I'm going to fold this one, but this is one that I stapled. Okay, so it's just a page taken out of the book and then cut down and stapled in the middle to make a little zine that's stapled rather than folded. Okay, so I made a couple of those off of the pages. Wait, this one goes this way. There's one of my bee stamps there. So just did all different kinds of things in the magazine journal. And now I'm going to take some of the pages out and then play with them and make some little mini zines out of them. So, and then I'll show you, these are out of a book. So you can take, or a calendar page. You can cut down anything to make a zine out of. Okay, let's see. So I had a flow. Okay, so it's about an 8 by, let me see here. what's the magazine? 10.5 by 8. That's the size of the magazine. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold it up. And we've already done a whole bunch of zines. We've already done a whole bunch of zines. Don't look at my bone folder, Janet. So yeah, it's an old bone folder. I've had it for years, and it is a little gluey and sticky. Well, it's not sticky. It's just dirty. Oh my gosh. And so let's just go ahead and fold this down. Oh my gosh, Janet cracks me up. I didn't fold that very well right there, but we'll roll with it because I just want to show you the example. Oh, Janet. Okay, so we have the fold. And you can pick which side. Like, do I like this side better? Do I like this side better? If I'm going to make a zine fold and it's not going to be cut, if you cut it, then you can use both sides, right? But if you're going to do the zine fold, you're only going to get sorry, it's still funny. You're only going to get the one side. So I think I'll go with this side to work on. So let me get some scissors here. Let's see. All right, let's just go ahead and cut it. All right. So now we have our zine here. And you can pick whichever one you want for the cover. I kind of like this for the front cover. See, I didn't fold it very well. There we go. Let me do my, where is it? There we go. So now you have pages to work on. And if you don't like this side and you're working out of a magazine, just refold it going the other way. Let's refold it going the other way. And now I can work on it this way if I'd rather. So you can use your old art journal pages, whether it's an art journal, a magazine journal, or whatever kind of, art journal pages you have. You can use them. You can use them to make a zine out of them. All right, let's see. Who else am I missing? Shelley. Let's see. Mark said something. I think it'd be fun to see. Mark's here. Wendy. Who else am I missing? Angie. So yeah, Marsh, then you already have some backgrounds. And especially if you have like me, I've got tons of magazines that I've done stuff in, that I've worked in over the years, tons of these. So I might as well cut them out and make them into some, mini magazines or zines, right? The other idea, if you don't have, journals and sketchbooks and art journals that you might want to take apart, is use book pages, calendar pages, magazine pages that haven't been worked on. Like these, I've worked on all these. But if you have some that you haven't worked on, like these are out of a book. This one's out of a coral reef or something book. I forget. And so I've just cut them down. Same thing for calendars. Y'all know we love our calendars to use in collage. And just cut them down to 8 by 10, 8.5 by 11, close to whatever size you want. And fold them and make your base zines out of book pages. Here's one with a bunch of fish on it. Look, there we go. Look. And this one I stapled. So this one has more. These are all folded. This one has been cut and stapled, so there'll be more pages for this one. So see. And then you can work on top of this, make this your background. You can paint it, you can add words, you can add, text, you can, scribble, doodle, whatever you want, and then, do more work on them and use this as a background. Let's see. Hi, sister. Who else am I missing? Jayish. I said hi to Flo. Who else? Shelly. Good morning. Did you use your time? As a matter of fact, Elisa, I did use my tiny attacher. I did use my tiny attacher. How did you know? If y'all don't know, Tim Holtz has what's called a tiny attacher. It's a little stapler about that big. So I tease and say, this is my tiny attacher. Yes, it does. Exactly, Marsh. It does. I'll leave tiny attacher right there. So, then it gives you different ideas, different backgrounds, and you can paint on top of this, glue on top, collage, do whatever. But you have something other than a blank page to work with, right? That's the same thing with the magazine, the magazines, like that one I just showed you. And then, well, here, let me grab a couple. Here's somewhere I've cut them down, cut down the magazines and turned them into the same kind of thing, except just smaller. Like this is a piece of an art journal magazine, and I've worked in it and collaged in it and glued things in. And so if I wanted to, I could take, pages like out of these. This is a little small. I'd want to do something a little bigger. If I'm tearing pages out. Let me get a sip of water. Do I print at home? Like my stickers, I print all my stickers here, Marsh. But when I did my zines for swap, I took them over to Office Depot because I wanted to print them on a bigger sheet of paper and then cut them down so that I don't have a border that I don't want. So I when I do a swap, like here, let me show you. Here's one. When I did the swap, this is laser printer, So but all my other stuff I usually print at home. It all depends, it's the paper. It's all about matching the right paper with your particular printer. And so when I do my stickers, I found the perfect sticker paper for my printer. And so my stickers look really good, I think. I think they look good. Let's see. Wendy, Brooke, anybody else I'm missing? Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Make sure you have live chat clicked at I think it's called all chat now. All chat. Rather than top chat. Top chat, you will not see all the chat. You need to click all chat. Hi, Pixie. Oh, thank you, Janet. I appreciate that. Let's see. So here's some different sizes. This is some art journal magazines that I cut down and glued six of them together. And then I do gaffer tape the spines to make them a little sturdier. But if you're going to cut these down, it does take a hot minute to cut these down with a metal ruler. Only use a metal ruler. Never use a plastic ruler when you're cutting these things down. And I use a box cutter. You can take your magazines to like Office Depot Staples. My Staples closed. So you can take them and get them cut for you for about $1 or $2, each. But I just cut them down with my box cutter and a metal ruler. But thank you, Marsh. So, and they're not perfect, but it doesn't bother me about not being perfect. But this is one that I've cut down and I've started, collaging things back into it. I haven't really painted in this one yet. And then these are two other ones that I've cut down. And then off the bottom or off the top of one, I cut little smaller ones. And I've actually done some painting and collaging in this one. See, I cut this one out. So yeah. So you can see you can paint, you can collage, you can reverse collage, which is painting out things. and then collage on top of it. So I got a couple of those that I played with. They're just fun. They're inspirational. And this is the kind of thing when you don't know what to do, you flip through one of these books, you'll come up with some kind of idea. Here's a Daphne's Diary one I did, and I painted the edges black. And it's the same thing. They're all the same kind of thing, just collage and paint back into them. And again, you know, I've done the big ones like this where I've glued a bunch of magazines together. So I have a bunch like just full size as well. But so there's those that if you want to work in these and then tear pages out to use in other projects. I don't have any problem deconstructing any of my journals. And so yeah, so I don't know if I want to have a couple other things to show. If y'all missed it, my ink, this was my ink Sectober from 2020 where I did a poster for Inktober of insects. Well, I'm going to do the same thing this year for Ink Woodtober, and I'm going to do the forest and the woods, and I'm going to do things from the forest, and I'll do one a day, and you won't see the whole poster till the end of the month. So that's my project. That's going to be my project for Inktober in this year. If y'all missed it, I don't know if Picola was here to hear that, so I wanted to make sure she saw that. And then I'll repeat again. I've been getting a few people telling me that they have not got their happy mail for like a month, and I send everything out the same week. So and of course you can check the postmark. So some people are a month, and a couple of people were even 2 months. So you have to blame the Atlanta post office. I have no idea. You don't think you didn't see my you never saw my Ink Sectober? Yeah, this was in 2020, Marsh. I did one bug a day, and I only photographed, they're all on Instagram. I only photographed one bug a day for 31 days. And then you didn't see the full poster until the 31st. And then I posted the full picture of it. So yeah, but that's what I'm going to do for I'm going to do Ink Woods Tober. That y'all thought of that as that seems to be the best, you know, forest idea is Ink Woods Tober or Ink Wood Tober. That kind of rolls off the tongue better than, you know, anything with the word forest in it. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do this year. Let's see. Hello. I said, hey, ambient. What did Missy say? Zines need to be. No, yeah. No, Missy, you just have to make a copy. Don't send your originals to Janet. Do not send your original zines to Janet. If you're in the zine swap, you send her copies. Send her 10 copies of your zine. Folded with a self-addressed stamped envelope. Forest-tober. Yeah, see, I started with something like that, and it didn't have the ink in it. I wanted something with the word ink in it, Marsh, like Ink Sectober, you know, stuff like that. So I think Ink Woodtober might work. So I'll do the title on it, you know, within the next week or so on the poster, the big poster. Okay, let me show y'all a few things I got. I showed y'all the two B sketchbooks that Janet enabled me off of Walmart, or she calls it the Walmarts. So I got the drawing one that has 150 sheets, 74 pound. I love the big spirals, so they're not being crunched up, you know. And then this mixed media one that has 120 sheets at 114 pound paper. So I'll be working in those. All right. Yes, I see you, baby. All right. So I'm going to show you this, and then I'll show you my books. I picked 2 pages. I don't know which one I want to color yet, but let me zoom in one. I'm going to have to, little Malibu's going to be hidden for a little, oh, you can still see her tail. How mad would Janet be if the zines were sent unfolded? knowing Janet, she'd probably unfold everybody's zines to send back to you, Marsh, and you'd have to fold all everybody else's. So I would fold them if I were you. And don't forget a self-addressed stamped envelope. Unless you're international, then just send the self-addressed envelope, and Janet and I will pay for the return postage international, because you can't put a European stamp and have us mail it back to you. It doesn't work that way. So let's see. Let's turn this brightness back up again, and I'll show you what I got here. Baby, you're gonna have to move over. You're blocking the light. There we go. So yeah, yeah, it's over in the craft section, not the office supply section. Okay, so I got this one, and I love these cut and collage books by Kate Curry. And then I also got 2 new color books, and I have on order, they're supposed to be here Friday from Amazon. Uh, uh, Jeff's, let's see, let me find him here so I can show them to you. I have his color books, his hardback books, and I've colored in before it, but he's come out with these. Let me see here. If I can get my Instagram to boot up here. Oh, I just saw Leona posted something. Leona didn't say. She just popped up here. Leona did Candle, Space, and Circus. Randall the Candle goes to the circus. Is this a zine, or is it just one page? I'm not sure. Oh, wait, let's see. Let's flip. Oh, yeah. Okay. So y'all go over and look at Leona. She did a little zine. So, yeah, let's see here. There we go. There's Leona's. Leona _ Jean _. Hopefully you can find it. Seems like I have a hard time finding people's names. All right, so let's see. That's cute. That's cute though, Leona. I'll read it in a little bit. What was I going to look for? Oh, hang on. Let me find my home page. And y'all can follow him as well. Let me find him. It's here somewhere. Wasn't that long ago. It was the day before yesterday. Tim Jeffs. Oh, yeah. Come back, Instagram. There we go. Tim Jeffs, Jeffs art. Tim Jeffs art. And if y'all have followed him with his animal coloring books, well, he's got animal collage coloring books now. And I did order all 3 of them, but they won't be here probably till Thursday or Friday, which I can't show till next Monday. But there's animal collages 1, 2, and 3. Let's see, do they all right there? No, there's just 1, 2, and 3. There's the 3rd one here. You can kind of see it. So animal collages. Hang on, let's let them flip. There we go. So if you can see, you have to go over there. So they're color book pages, but they're a whole bunch of animals that you can, they're color book pages. So Tim Jeffs art. So I did order all 3 of them. Yes, I have a lot of it. I have 2. I thought I had 3, but I think I only have 2, Missy, of his hardback books. And I've colored in them and posted them on IG over the years. It's been a while. But I did order these because they just look good. So if you want to go follow him, here's Tim Jeffs art right there. Okay. Let's see. Where was I? Okay. So this one, these are cut and collage books. These by Kate Curry. And so I got this coffee one, and it is the shiny paper. Well, it's like satiny paper. It's like satiny paper. So I'll probably do one of my little shadow boxes. I'll do a little shadow box with these coffee scenes in them. So I think they'll make a nice shadow box with the coffee shop feel, don't you think? So I'm looking forward to doing one of these. So I'm just going to flip through. I just pulled out my color page project. So what? Your color page project? What is it, Shelley? What are you making? You said it's a project? Or not to use water-based markers on the cheap color book. Yeah, using watercolor or water-based markers, it is a little tricky to do on copy paper type of color books. I do it and have done it, but it is a little tricky. So my advice is, if you really love a color book page that's on the copy paper books, is to make a copy of it on cardstock. But you have to make sure that you have the kind of ink that's not going to run, because some inks will run. Some of your printers will print ink that will run. So you have to be aware of that. So yeah, isn't this kind of cute? I'm excited to do a shadow box. I love this one. And this one. Do a shadow box with coffee shop. And if you're just going to do pencil, or dry medium, then it want the copy paper printing out one on cardstock isn't going to matter if you're just going to use pencils. But if you're going to use wet medium, you got to make sure your printer is not going to smear. Okay, so you got to do a test before you start getting a lot of work into one. So that's Cut Out and Collage Coffee Shop. And then I got these two color books, which I've already picked one from each. I don't know which one I'm going to do today yet. I kind of know which one. But I saw somebody, you're going to have to move over just a little bit, Malibu. I saw somebody, and I don't remember who. I don't know if it was somebody I just didn't follow or just popped up in my feed or something, but they were coloring in one of these two. I don't remember which one. So I looked it up and both of these popped up. So they're both stunning books. This one is thinner than this one, but I'm not sure if there's duplicates in here. I kind of looked through and I didn't really notice duplicates. But anyway, they're beautiful, beautiful pages. Thanks, Tina. And good morning, by the way. Where's my fur balls? Good morning. I've got my lemon water. I've been eating a banana so that when I first start talking in the morning, my voice isn't like activated. So okay, so this is the page that I picked out of this one that I might work on, but I'll do a flip of all of them. But I love the braids. I love the braids so much. So yeah, I have a banana, but I have fig Newtons too, Leona. But yes, I don't know what did I do with them? Mars, you haven't seen me. Let me see where did I put them? Where did I put I'd have to see. I have to think for a minute. What did I do with them? I'm not sure. Oh, wait. I might know. Okay. These are tiny ones, but you'll get the same point. So let me move this out of the way. So yeah, this is what I do sometimes. Now Malibu's going, no, you can't come over here. When I get dry throat or something stuck in my throat, I'll do this. I coughed up a fur ball. And I have bigger ones too, these little pom-poms, but I don't know where they are right now. Anyway. So yeah. Debbie. So this is a one you're gonna have to move over, baby. You're gonna have to get down. I have to have some space. This one is out of this book, so I'll do a flip through here for you. It's going to flash out the camera with the white paper, but So I just thought that they were really pretty. I like the also the no baby. I also like the what do you call it? The grayscale. Okay, we gotta get down. We gotta get down. Sorry, baby. I know. Come back after a while. I can't. I can't do 10 things at once. Sorry. Uh, so let's keep going here. So I just thought they were all beautiful, and all I could see were these from the back. On Amazon. That's all you could see. So they're just all just beautiful. So I thought we'd color one, or I don't know. I don't know that we'd get two done, but I don't know which. I haven't decided if I want this one out of this book or the girl from the other book yet. So, but I just thought that they were really pretty. Her eyes. So there's this one. That's the one that's on the back. This is what it looks like on the front, African Queens. And so this was out of this book. And then this one I cut down. I cut the edges off because I'll mount it on black paper. Because remember now, this is copy paper, and I'm going to use markers, alcohol markers. So it goes right through. So you got to be aware. This one's a little thicker. This one's called Flowers, Black Women. And this one is a little bit thicker. So I'm not sure if there's two of each in here. I don't think there were, but I'm gonna just flip and read chat. Let's see, who else am I missing? But anyway, see how I trimmed down the edge there, because what I'll do is after it's done, I'll make it for my book. Let's see here. Here's one. I'll give it a pretty border, say. I'll give it a border like that when I'm done. You like the flower? Well, yeah, there's lots of things to color other than just faces. You got lots of flowers. So, which does take longer to color, but at the same time, you got, you can add any kind of accessory color you want. I know, aren't they pretty? I'm trying to go. This one has tons. Let me see if I can flip it this way, because I'm not even near halfway done. I didn't even know how many are in this one. Does it say? No, it doesn't say how many. But they're put out by Amazon. Amazon paper. So, again, lots of flowers. So I do like the one with the flowers. So those are the two books. This one and this one, which I like both of them. So I like the braids. Maybe I'll do their faces and their hair, and then do like this one's got leaves in the background. So let's see, do I have a cardstock under here? So what I do is I need something to work on, and then also need a place to test the markers, right? So let's start with her. Let me see here. Let me find some pretty hair. Don't be afraid to look up, hair colors or, skin tones or anything you want, especially if you're going to use markers. All right, let's see here. Put that right there for a minute. All right, so let's see what color. Let's see what color. Let me zoom in 1, 2. Put it in caps if you're talking to me, guys. The border is nice. Yeah, I do like putting them, and I'll do the same with this. I'll cut down here. Let me just go ahead and. And this paper, I'm telling you, people, it is copy paper thin. So, you know, you're going to have to be aware of that. I can leave a little bit of the black border because it's going to be on black paper, so it's not going to matter. You know. Okay. So let's cut down and do another piece of cardstock so you can see how it'll look. You know, you could do this. You could put some quotes. You could put, you know, you could do whatever. But all right, but it is going to go right through because it's copy paper, so you want to make sure and be aware. All right, let's see. Christy, I know I'm probably missing people. All right, let's find some different markers here. Let me pull out a bunch. I don't know which ones, you know, I really don't know which ones are fresh and which ones aren't. So I just pull a lot of my skin tones. And I usually start with my Copic Chow, but I got tons of other ones as well. So we'll just, you know, we'll test as we go. That's a pretty good, I like that kind of a bronzy color. That'll be good for makeup. Let's see. Let's find out which ones are working the best. That one's pretty good. And then we'll need a blender. Let's see. See, some of my lighter colors are really, getting dried out. I have some refills for them, but y'all know it takes a minute. All right, let's see. Let's try. I got to do some tests like that with those. I think that's the same as that one, so I'll go with that. Got my pink kitty stick. Oh, good. Okay, Rebecca, I'm glad. Hi, Sandra. Hopefully, you know, all my mail won't be too bad. Okay, I like that too. That's a good one. And I've used Ohuhu. I've got Copics. And I'm just pulling from different, you know, I don't really care what brand. That's kind of similar to that one, but you have to test them. Any time you do any marker, you really have to test. And don't email me. So you should have tested before the show. Well, I don't. I don't even decide what I'm going to color. I don't even decide what I'm going to color till we're into it. That one needs to be refilled. So some of these right in here, right in there, need to be refilled. All right, maybe this is enough to start. Let's see. That's a little bronzy for her. Maybe these two might be. Let's start with this. Let's just give her a base coat. I'm gonna give her a base coat. Do you have any questions? Put it in caps. And then, of course, you'll know I always go in with Pencil. I always go in with Pencil to do more blending and shading. But I want a base coat on her. And it will dry a little lighter. And then you just have to keep a wet edge is kind of the secret to, I think, the secret to alcohol markers is to keep a wet edge. And look, see, goes right through. Very thin paper. But because it's grayscale, you have a lot of your shading for you. But I get in a hurry when I'm streaming, and I'm going to try not to get in a hurry. I'm going to have to get some colors for her hair, too. And I'll probably give her some pretty lipstick. But until I give her lipstick, I'll probably go over. See, no, I think I won't go over. Well, yes, I will. I'm going to go over her lips. And then I'll go back over it with lipstick. because it'll give a nice base coat. So like I said, I might be working on 2 at a time. See how she's already looking good? Let's see. And then you want to make sure it's 100% dry though before you start going in with pencil. You know, hit it with the heat gun or it'll dry pretty quick. But don't go on it when it's wet with pencil because you'll peel and tear and ruin your paper, this thin paper. And I think on her necklace, I'm going to go ahead and use, where is it? My gold mica ink. For her jewelry, we're going to use the gold mica ink. And this is out of this book here. Am I right? Is it out of this one? Yeah. Back to her today after a long summer break. I've been off. Oh, all right, Chrissy. What do? You just go back to work, or well, teachers are already back to work, so I don't know. What do you want to? You don't have to say if you don't want to, Christy. But you know, we're nosy. I mean, we like to ask polite questions. What do you do, Christy? If you want to say. I try not to look up when my marker is moving because otherwise I'll go, I'll go off the thing. I already went a little bit over there, but that's okay. Let's see. I know. I think the gold mic will be good too, Tina. Let's see. Did she say what she does, or does she want to say what she does, or did she just beat feet? All right, I missed it if she did. Okay, so then I'm gonna want her hair. The thing about dark, real dark hair is if you have a blue highlight. So sometimes I'll start with the blue highlight and then deepen it with shading so that I retain the highlight. So let's see. Let me see what blues I have here. That's a good blue. Okay, so and nobody freak out. This is the highlights, okay? So I'm going to do her hair all blue for the highlights. And then I'll go in and shade, and these will be the highlights. Hopefully this will work on this, girl here. I work at a factory making transmissions for lawnmowers. Oh gosh, Christine, you've been off, you said? You've been off of work? You have to be very, very, if you're actually working on the line, you have to be very dexteria, not dexteria. Dexterous. I can't say the word. Okay, so there we go for a start. Now I think I want this golden color for her eyes. I'll put it in more with pencil. It'll show up better. Okay. And let's see. Again, I'll go back in with shading. Like her hair right here will be blacker. The little tiny little short hair there. Okay, so now the background. Let's see, what color do I want these? That's a good color for. I don't know. Why is that kind of mushy? Oh, this is a Milo. This is a Milo. Let's see if I can get in there. Oh, this one wants to feather. This was a little juicy. The Milo. Let me just go ahead and put the frond centers down like this. And then I'll get another color because this one's very juicy. I don't want it to feather into her. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get another. Let's try this one. No, that's not even the right color. Let's try. That's good. This one's a Master's Touch. So I have Milo, I have Master's Touch, I have Ohuhu, I have Copics. So I'm just going to try to get in here. I don't know if I'm going to want a black background. I'm going to wait on the background because I really want to do a couple of the different girls. Let's see. Do I have anything in caps? He says, turns. Well, and again, guys, when I'm working by myself, I don't hurry. I do kind of go fast on stream so I can get as much done as possible. But then mistakes do happen too. So, you gotta take your time when you're doing it by yourself. So I'm gonna do a couple layers of green fronds. I'm just gonna put some in here for now. Just get some color in here. Okay. All right, there's a start. Hello, Brooke. No, not ambidextrous. No, that's not what I'm saying. Have good reflexes is what I was trying to go for. Okay, so let's see. All right, let me get some pencils. I have to move it over so there's no shadow. There we go. When I draw alone, I prefer to be by myself. Well, I'm always by myself. Hubster rarely comes in my room and just to say, "Well, what are you doing? What's going? I don't. He doesn't bother me. I'm pretty much by myself all the time. And except when I'm with you guys. But I do try to kind of hurry a little bit when I'm streaming so that you can see how much I can get done. But that's just so I can get a lot done. Let's see. I'm pulling the light blue. Let me just pull a few colors here. Need a little bit of shade, some black and white, and a little bit. I'm going to want a kind of an orangey, bronzy color for like her cheeks and stuff. A little bit of makeup. Let's see. Here, this color is a color on henna. I think that's henna. Yeah, I like henna. All right, so these should be good. Let me get my pencil sharpeners there. All right. But yeah, I'm always by myself. Just saying. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and I want to start. I'm going to do. All right, let's start by putting something here so they don't roll. There we go. I'm going to start with the little tight curls right along her face. Maybe I should zoom in one more. How's that? Color look okay? I try to look at what I'm seeing and what's showing up on the camera to try to get it to be kind of match the right colors. Again, put it in caps if you're talking to me. Yeah. That's Denise's term for my Prismacolors. Just because, and I do have just another set of Prismacolors in a case. If I'd pulled out the Prismacolors in the case instead of in my silverware tray, she would not have called them crap pencils. And I do want a few little baby hairs kind of coming down there. But I got to be careful because I'm not done with the skin yet. So. And then what color of lipstick? Do I want this henna color? I think I do. No, maybe some brighter pink because she's going to have this light gold jewelry on. We'll see. See, look, she already looks like she's got her makeup on. And again, you really want to take your time when you're doing skin tones because I just want to blend that pencil in so it's not rough looking there. And don't forget, even dark skin ladies have the highlights. So you got to give them, make sure they have highlights on their skin. Just kind of softly blending. She already looks good. Oh, thanks, guys. Whoops. Just taking my time to get a little bit of blush on the cheeks there. Then I want a little bit darker in the lips. That's not going to be dark enough. No, I think I want the dark brown. Where's my dark brown? Let me sharpen. You really want to get in the habit of keeping your pencils sharp too. Too bad. That's easy to find. Yeah. Define her lips a little more and give her just a little bit of a. You got to be careful when you add highlights on the lips so that it doesn't look like a milk mustache, but you do want a little bit of highlight. Okay, and then I want her eyebrows to be a little more, not just flat ink. And then when I do her eyes, because even on a, you know, pretty dark skin tone shadows, you know, grayscale, the the eyes, anything that you want really, really black, you're going to have to go over. So look at her eyes. They're not the ink from the color, the printing is not black. I'll do one eye and you'll see the difference. Now I do want some golden color in her eyes. So let me get a yellow ochre. I want her eyes to be kind of golden here. And then I also like to put a little bit, let me sharpen. A little bit of blue, regardless of whatever color eyes they have. You know, color book pages have. If you put a little bit of blue undertone, it's going to make the eyes really stand out. Plus, she might have her makeup nice and, let's see, maybe a little bit of white. Oh, I got to blend this in a little more. Again, you got to take your time when you're doing the skin. And then let's put just a little bit of white. And y'all, if y'all don't know this, if you put a little bit of white in the corner of your eyes, regardless of any, you know, skin tone, or, and it doesn't have to be pure white, but white is best. If you put a little bit of white, it's going to take 10 years off your eyes. Did you see how that just made her eyes just kind of pop? Okay, Leona. All right, let's put a little bit of highlight in her lips here. And then for the black, where's my pen? For the black, like eyelashes, and I use my Sharpie pen, if I can find one here. I think I took it in the other room. I was drawing with it. Hang on. Let me go grab my Sharpie. I got more, but I'll just go get this one. I use a Sharpie pen, not the marker, but the pen. And so I'll do, let's see, I'll do one eye, but I do the corners of the mouth, like the nostrils, just a little in the center there. It's very subtle, but it does make a difference. All right, so I'm going to do one of her eyes, and so that you can see the difference with the marker, and I mean the Sharpie pen, and the highlights, and the eyelashes. And then I'll leave the other one so you can see the difference. Okay. Now I want one little, let me get my white pen. Where's my, of these? I'm not sure I don't have anything on it because okay, just a little, here we go. All right, so now I'm going to show y'all the difference with the black pen and without. Okay, look at her eyes. Say, with the black pen, without. See the difference? Hi, Jane. Yeah. Do you like the lips, sister? I hope so. Hope I'm doing her justice. She's so pretty. All the girls in these books are pretty, though. What am I saying? All right, I'm going to get a little bit more color right in here. All right, so now I'm going to go back with the pen, the Sharpie pen, do the pupils, and then the eyelashes. And then highlight. Okay. I'm liking her. All right, so now let's go ahead and do a little bit of color shadow, a little bit of thing working on her ears so it's not just one color. Maybe just a little bit of highlight. Around the earring there too. All right, now let's go down into here. Let's give her a little more color in here. And you can also do some of this with marker, another layer of another shade, another tone. You can do that with another thing of markers too. I'm just moving right into the pencil so I can get as much done as I can. Okay. Kind of blend that. She kind of has a heavy shadow kind of on the bottom half of her face, and I'm going to try to kind of blend that a little. And you really should not go over. You should not go over pencil after you put marker down, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because it can dry out your markers. That's the reason. And let it dry. Keep a light touch. I don't want to get too heavy on the what do you call it? The makeup. But I want a little bit more accent under her eyes there. I have to fix her skin there a little bit. Wait till it dries. Because it's on copy paper. Trying to blend that makeup Not about too much. We'll see. Now I'm gonna have to. I don't want her to have circles around her eyes either. So let's go ahead and do that. I think the paper needs to rest a minute. The paper needs to rest a little bit because it's, too much, too wet. All right, so let's see. Let's take a break from that and go back into it. Let's go into her hair. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, and I don't know what color headdress. I don't know if I want maybe some greens and the gold. Of course, these will be gold right there. So but I want to get her hair to be very, I'll try to kind of go quick so I can get more done, but we get the darkest darks in here. You're still with the tour? Now it looks like she has some freckles in there now because of the marker. But I do need a little bit more in her ears here. A little bit more definition. There we go. So I'm going to get the little, the braid depth. And then I'll go back with lines. But can you see how much that makes? Look at the difference. See the difference? And again, if you're doing it, you don't have to hurry as fast as I am. But I want to try to get the other girls started too. Time is, we got time. So did anybody work on anything else besides your zines or your prompts this weekend? I worked a little in the garden. I still have peppers growing. I have to do that. She looks like she has freckles now. All right, so now I'm going to sharpen. And now I'm going to do the individual little hairs on each braid, and that will knock back the blue, so there'll be less blue. And you'll see the individual little hairs. But it does take a minute. And then I'll go over that with like a little bit of this to make it a little bit softer. I have to think of what color will be good with the leaves and everything in the background for her headdress there. All right, so see how you can start seeing hairs. Let's see, I made a crown for her. I made crowns for little girls. Oh, do you have pictures of them, sister? Did I see them or did you post them or did you not post them? Let's see if she answers. That's a needle book. And make soda needle book. Apple picking in you picked apples in your backyard and makes? Oh my gosh. You must live up in the northwest. Well, maybe the northeast. Did you post your crowns? Prom stealer, Marsh said. Terry, I'm curious. Prom stealer. Borrow the prompts. Okay, that Christopher had. Okay, and Marsh. Yeah, if y'all missed the last Thursday, was it Thursday? Yeah, because Christopher didn't stream on Friday. He went to a comic convention, and he had Marsh on, and they were both working on their prompts that they got. I guess on Wednesday. I guess they got the prompts on Wednesday, and they were working on those on Christopher's stream on Thursday. I posted them on Instagram. Did I miss them or did I see them? Maybe I saw them. Let me see. I don't remember. Let me go look, sister. Let me go look. Where are you, Cynthia? I forget what your name is too. I know it's. Oh, there it is. Sensible Creations. Okay. Oh, I did like those. I did like those. I didn't know if they were. I don't know why I didn't know if they were for the little girls. But here we go. So she had. I guess those were. This must be what she's making them out of. But look. Oh, that's awesome. So there's Sensible Sister made crowns. And makes this in Ontario. So you have apples in Ontario. Yeah. I know, Mars, I know. I guess I just think of Washington apples, in Washington State. That's what just, kind of threw me. I go, well, I know in Washington State you have apples. But I guess I have them up in Maine and Connecticut. I know, Marsh. Marsh is rolling his eyes at me now. All right, so let's go right along some of this edge. I'm gonna get that kind of. What do y'all think? What color headdress should she have? Because it's going to be all gold jewelry, and I'm going to do more of the leaves in the green. Should she have would that be too much green if she had the same kind of green, or does that bring it together? What do y'all think? All right, so now I'm going to go in here with the blue and kind of blend out some of the lines that I just put in. Could probably go in there with a little marker too, but again, if you use your markers over pencil, I'm telling you, it'll ruin your markers. But I do it every now and then. I do it every now and then, but it will. Let's see. Purple. Deb says purple. No, teal. I don't like the teal with the blue. Well, that could clash to me. Purple, maybe. Orange. But will the orange will the gold get lost in the orange? Because remember, this is going to be bright gold. So I'm not sure about orange. Hi, Dot. Who else am I missing? And also, guys, don't forget, I post books. I post books every Monday in my community tab. Red would be maybe red. Do you think red? Janet said she'd do green. But would you do the same green? Would you do the same green? Because that would tie everything together. But anyway, I posted some books in the community tab. So I'm just going to kind of blend the black individual little hairs. I'm just kind of blending that pencil in. And maybe just a touch of white. Orange, red, orange, different shade of green. Everybody has, y'all got lots of different good color ideas. Thanks, Christy. Okay, so now I'm just going to add just a tiny bit of little highlight here. Not too much, just a little extra brightness just to make it pop a little. Just a little. If it gets too much, I'll go back with the blue and kind of knock some of it back a little. Oh, let's see. What other greens? Let's see here. All right. I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to go with this Milo that I used at the beginning. And then I'll add some darker shade in there. To make it stand out from the green leaves. Because I really want it to show, I want the gold to really stand out. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And now I'll put a little, make it a little fabric-y. You know what I mean? That one's too. Have a little bit of a fabric look to it. What's this one? A little bit of shadow under the jewels there. What do y'all think? All right, I'm going to stop now to put I'm going to go ahead and put the gold on. I still got to fix her face. I kind of got too much layers there, but I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to keep working it, and I'm going to overwork it. This paper can only handle so much. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do. Uh-oh. Snap. They are, aren't they, Carly? YouTube. All right. So now what I want to do is just get a little bit more frond action going here. Then we're going to do the gold. Then I'm going to go over to the other girl. Do I need any of that in there? Probably not. Maybe it's still. Oops, sorry guys. Just went right off camera there. Okay. All right, now the gold. Hey, Christopher, how was the Comic-Con? And this will just have to sit and dry, and then I can go back. Then I can go back and do some little details, but this will have to dry first. So I'm going to just go ahead and put this on, and it'll have to just dry. You'll see it when I tilt it to the side. You'll see the shimmer, but I can't put any more detail on it till it sits for a little bit. But you'll see the shimmer. It's going to be amazing. So was the Comic-Con good? I'm sure you'll talk about it on your show. I'll watch it after Janet's. The gold's going to really get lost for a little bit, guys. Hang on, I'm not looking at chat for just a minute. Let me go ahead and get this done. And then I'll go back and add the little details to make it look like chain and, you know, earring bobs and stuff. Okay, and then up here. Okay. Let's make sure the little earring. There we go. All right. Oh, you can see it shimmer already. But you don't see a lot of detail. Isn't it amazing? I'm still recovering. Are you streaming today, Christopher? If you're recovering, are you still streaming? Christopher streams every day at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, now, if I put it on a piece of black, where's my black paper I had for her? No, I had one. What did I do with it? Because I got one for the other girl, too. Now, let me just take this one for now. I don't know where it went. Look at, wait for the shimmer. Look. See the gold? It needs more in the hair. I think it needs actually, let me get see if I can get a darker blue. Let's see here. Hang on. It needs a little, oh, here we go. This color. Yeah, this color. It just needs a little more definition. That's what I'm looking for. It needs a little bit more definition. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. I'll show you all the books again here in just a second. And then I'll let this set and dry because I'm going to need to blend it a little bit more, but it's got to be, you have to make sure the marker is 100% dry before you go in there with pencil, or you'll be peeling and peeling the paper. So I'm going to put this on there and I'm going to leave it alone and go on to the other girl. I didn't see if Christopher said he was streaming. They'll let y'all know. And I don't know what, Janet, do you know what you're doing today? I need to stop and look because y'all answer when I'm not looking. All right, I'm going to stop on the hair for now because I want to smooth it out with a little bit of the blue, but I have to wait till that marker is 100% dry. Oh, thanks, Laverne. So I didn't see Janet or Christopher answer. Okay, so anyway, she'll go on a black cardstock like this, and you can see the gold shimmer. There we go. And I'll do the details in the jewels. I'm either going to work on a second zine or Pictionary. I thought maybe you'd be drawing rats. I think she needs a little bit more golden color in her. Is that going to be too much? I think that might be too much. I might have to do it with pencil, but she needs a little bit more golden color in her skin. I'm going to stop now. All right. So, yeah, I think she's turning out pretty good. So let me show y'all the books. And again, all the gold's going to have detail in there. All right, so this girl came out of this book. Oh, let me back up. Hang on. She came out of this book. And I did do a flip of both books. So she came out of this book. Oh, now I'm too far away. There we go. I think her eyes especially turned out, and her lips. Oh, let's see. Okay. I will do that for sure next time. I'm not sure what you'll do next time, Christy. If you're talking to me, Christy, I don't know what you're telling me. I will do that for sure next time. I don't know what that means. Okay, then the other book is this one, and I don't know what I do with my other piece of card. Oh, there it is. There's my other piece of card stuff. This girl out of this book, and again, I did do a flip of it. And we'll start on her now. I'm probably not going to get all these flowers done, but we will see. Let's see. Now this one, I'll probably have her have more brown hair. Brown toned hair. But let's see what we can do. Let's see. So I want to base coat it with a color that's going to be highlights, right? So let's go back in here. Let's take her off this because it's going to soak right through here into this. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with her hair, and I'm just going to base coat it. So just like I did the blue and the other one for the black hair, this girl's going to have brown hair. So I'm going to give her her hair a base coat and her eyebrows. Just to get it started here. I know, I do too. That's why I picked her, because I love the curls with the flowers. So again, I'm just gonna get it all base coat in, just like I did the blue on the other girl. You could put some purple, pink, purple or pink. Well, it just depends on what kind of flowers I'm going to do. You mean like lipstick or and the blush? Can't find the second book, which this one? This one? This says flowers, and it's got every picture's got flowers in it. I'm not sure. This, let me see. Okay, here's an ISBN, sister. 9798858220589. Try it that way. Okay, try it that way. I bought them both together. I saw one, I don't remember which one it was, that somebody had colored in the coloring community. And then when I looked up that one, the other one popped up too, but I don't remember which was which. But they're stunning girls. Oh, all right. All right. So Pacola found the African Queen one. Oh, you found it? Okay. She found it. Thank you, Pacola, and I'm glad you found it. I knew that the ISBN was on one of them. All right. It's going to just take me a minute to. She's got a lot of curls. Girl got curls. And I know there's a little bit of a squeaky sound. Just mute it if you're going to freak out. There's a little curl there too. Oh, Tina found it for a link for anybody that wants it. And Sister said she already found it. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I want to, let's see, I need a base coat for her skin again. Maybe, let's see this color. Nope, too dark. And you have to really test. Every color is going to be different. Nope. See, like, look. It's yellow. Do I have the wrong cap? No, because I would have had to put the wrong cap on both of them. I don't know. All right, let's keep looking. Nope. That's the same as that one. Too dark. This will be good for the hair, though. This will be good for the dark part of the hair. Oh, that's going to look so good. Look at that, guys. Okay, let's set that aside for the hair. All right, let's try this one. Nope. Got to come down to this section. Nope, I don't want a brush. I want a brush. These aren't brush. I must have moved the brush ones from there. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's go back up here. Oh. It's a little pink, but that might be good for a base. I'm gonna base coat it this color. Well, it might be a little too peachy. Let's go. Let's do the shadows. Let's do the shadows with this color. And we'll blend that out. But her lips will be good this color. All right. Let's try to blend that out. Then we'll go in with pencil. Still a little too peachy, but we'll go in with pencil. Because it does lighten. Let's get a base coat. It's pretty easy to keep a wet edge with the thin paper because look, see? All right. Now I need, let me keep looking here. Nope, I'm in the wrong section. Wrong section. There we go. Too dark. Can't tell by the caps. The caps are deceiving. Nope. This golden color. Maybe I already pulled the golden color. That's too golden. That's too yellow. Let's see. Hang on. I got a test. There we go. I think that's going to be good. All right. So I'm going to need to keep both colors handy. I might need one. What's that one? 101. Let's see what this one is. It's 2. Hang on. I'm testing some out. It's 101. What's this one? No, I have it in my head exactly what I want. There we go. That's better. Okay, we're going to go with this one. And then we'll go back in with pencil. To blend it. Still a little too, it's not the exact tone I wanted. Not the exact tone, but we'll see how what happens when it lightens up. I have to go back in with pencil. Not looking at chat for just a minute, guys. A little bit more shadowy color there. Might have to do adjusting with pencil because she's turning a little bronzy. I wanted her a little bit of a bronze color, but I got it too much. Too much bronze. Hang on, guys, I'll look at chat in just 1 second. She's got this couple of hairs here. Let it sit for just a minute. Let's see. Missy. Anybody else I might have missed? Tori. Who else am I missing? I guess she looks okay. She's a little bronzy. But we will see what we will see. All right, so let's get I have that other darker brown. Maybe either one will work. To get in there, I think I like the darker brown better. What do I do with it? This one? Yeah, this one. Let me get her eye makeup on there. I might like it better. Oh, I want her to have a little more curl. I don't like that straight. Need some more curls in there. Around the flowers there. Not seeing anything in caps, so I guess y'all aren't hollering for me. Is anybody else working on anything right while we're streaming? I'll show the books again too in case anybody missed them. Got my eyebrows a little darker. Get in there with pencil in her eyes here in a minute. I haven't decided on any colors for these flowers yet either. I want a little bit of extra. Curls coming down in her eyes. Pink baby flowers, pink flower. Yeah, that would probably be good. I'm just trying to get some of the shadows in here kind of quickly because there's a lot of curls. We'll go back and highlight them and stuff later too. Just get them kind of based in here. Hi, Kristen. Anybody else I missed? I'm not sure I missed Kristen. I think I said hi to her earlier. So it's just, sometimes fun just to get a lot of base coating done with marker, paint. It's a little tricky to do watercolor or water-based markers on this copy paper, though. That's what these books are. They're very thin paper. So if you buy the books, just know it is thin copy paper. All right, let's see. Do I want some pink? That's not pink. Let's see. What about this one? Maybe. Let's put a little shadow of this kind of pink color. I'll put some more pink in our lips there too. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Oop, that's hot pink. I don't want hot pink. Let's see. Okay, now let's go in. What color eyes do I want her to have? Do I have an eye preference? Oh, I should keep that pink out for the flowers. That's a good pink for the flowers. I think I'll go ahead and let's base coat the pink. I'm going to base coat the flowers. Then I'll put centers and shading. This is going to be a base coat. So we can get them done. Do I have a preference for her eyes? This is going to look very flat for a minute. The flowers. Any eye color preference? I'll wait and see what y'all say. The other girl had kind of golden brown. I think I'm going to give her gray eyes. I'll give her like a blue-gray. See some little buds up in there. Leaves in there. Some, maybe a bud right there. I'm just making them all one kind of flower. They're probably multiple kinds of flowers. But I'm giving her all pink flowers. Maybe I'll give her a blue-gray dress to match her eyes. A couple of buds right there. Maybe one right there. Maybe one there. Okay. Just to base coat it in. It's going to look very flat for a minute. All right, let's see. Can I pick a blue-gray? That's a little blue. Let's see. Did I have a, here. I want a blue-gray. Let's see. Let me pick a cool gray. That's kind of a purpley. It's kind of a purpley. We're going to go with this. We're going to go with this gray color. And then I'll add just a touch of blue just to make them look a little more sparkly. And I think I might maybe I'll do the blue. I'll do the blue dress and then go over it with the gray because this will be the highlight color. Give me a minute. Y'all still with the tour? I'll find her outfit in here somewhere. Thanks, guys. Again, this is just the flat. Get in here and shade. Trying to find where her clothes go. Let's leaf there. Leaf there. I think that's as far as I'm going to take that. All right, now I want a little bit of I went over a leaf there, but I'll just go back over it with the dark green. All right, I think that's kind of pretty. What do you think? All right, let's see. Now I want to get into her. Let's do her eyes real quick. Let's zoom in. All right. And I use a Sharpie pen for these details, like the corners of the mouth or the nostrils and the pupils. I'll probably give her some light around the eyes too. I'll go ahead and I'll bring her up close so you can see the difference before and after the makeup. A little bit more dark in her eyebrows there. I just want a little touch of blue in the whites of the eyes there. And then a little bit, where's my white? No, a little bit. I'll show you all the difference. Let's put a little more on our lips. And there's my white pen. All right, so I'm going to show you the before and after. Okay, so there's one with and one without the makeup. There's a little bit more eyelashes here. So you can see before and after the makeup. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do the other eye. All right, I need a pink. And these will be the same colors that I use in the flowers. Like that. Okay. What do y'all think? Is she stunning? And then I'm not sure if I want gold in the center of those flowers. I still have to decide on leaves too. Let's see here. I think I'm just going to go for this kind of a couple shades of this olivey green. So I'll just put some of this color and then I'll put some of the other color. It's look a little messy for a minute. Am I missing anything in chat, guys? I'm sure somebody will tell me if I am. And this is a leaf there too. All right, let's see. Get back in here with some pencil too. Let's get some color going on in the background. All right, so the centers. I don't know what color. The centers of the flowers. Because let's see, do I want to try to get some with a marker? Let's see here. That's so hot pink. It's so hard to find a nice magenta that's not like yelling at you. Let's try this one. Oh, it's hot pink. Let's try this one here. There we go. That's better. Do y'all have any preferences for the centers of the flowers? The centers of the flowers. They're probably technically supposed to be yellow, but I don't really want yellow in the flowers. Maybe I'll just do them dark. Okay, I've settled that. Now let's start doing the shading. Thanks everybody for being here. Whoever's coming in, I might have missed you. I do scrub back through the chat either that night or the next day to see, especially if I miss new people, because I don't like to miss new people. And thanks lurkers for being here. Get a little darker down in here. I'm going to go in here with more detail, but this is the quickest way to block it in. I'll go in here with white, highlight, like white Posca, and little white dots in the center of these flowers. So give me a minute. I'm kind of trying to get through this. Okay. All right. So, did you ask me something? The way you blend everything, it looks so natural. Thanks, Laverne. Okay, so now I want to keep those over here because I'll use those. Let's get the white Posca here. Let's see, do I have one ready? Do I have one primed and pumped? All right, so let's see here. Thanks, Christy. And don't forget, if I put some highlights in her hair with white, as soon as the Posca dries, I can go back over it with like light brown and it'll look like even more highlights. So let's just go ahead and stop with the flowers for a minute. I'm going to do more on the flowers too. Let's see. The way, oh, thank you guys. I said hi to Tori. Raj, hi Raj. Okay, so here, let me just kind of do a little bit of, all right, so I'm going to do a few little curls. Just a few here. And as soon as the Posca dries, I'll go over each one of these, or I put the white, I'll go over each one of these with a lighter brown. So they won't be white, but they will stand out. Okay. Okay, and it looks real bright right now. Well, give me a minute. Just give it a minute. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll come back and we'll do those highlights. Okay, I'm going to do a BRB. There we go. BRB. Okay. I also wanted to do a giveaway. Got time. Wanted to do a giveaway. So, hold on. Let me do this real quick, and we'll do a giveaway. And let me see. I need a tan color. Let me look over here. We still got time. We're still good. Kind of what color do I want? Do I want? It's going to be too light. I almost need. Let me see. Hang on. No, that's not. The henna color. Maybe this one. I'm going to test here. I want gold. I'm not finding the exact shade. I need it somewhere in between the browns. I might have to get out of the Prismacolors and into another shade of brown that I want. All right, I might have to. Let's look. Oh, wait, here we go. Maybe. maybe this color. It's almost too dark. I need one shade lighter than this. I don't want to get into the peach color. That's going to be too light still. Come on, guys. I'm digging around for a minute. Let me see. This might work. Hi, Kathy Berg. Let's see. So that's still going to be too light. See, I needed a little something in between. One shade darker. Let me see. Hang on. I'm going to get over here in my other pencils. Let me see what other case I want to get into. These are Prismas. Hang on, guys. Do I want my Holbies? Do I want my Holbies? Do I want my Polys? Come on. I'm digging. Oh no, I've got a lot of pencils. They're probably in this case. Let's see. Uh-oh. I don't want to knock them all over. Stay there. Don't fall. Don't fall. There we go. All right. Hang on. These are a little too... I just have a color in my head. A color in my head. And I'm not finding the exact color. I don't want it so peach, but I don't want it red. The browns that have red in them. I don't really want that either. Let's try this one. Has a little bit of gold to it. This one will probably work. It's almost too dark. Let's go one lighter. Not quite yellow ochre, but okay, this one might work. This one might work. All right, so now what I'll do, let's move some of this out of the way, is I'll go over all the white, and you'll still see how vibrant those strokes are where the highlighted hair is, but it won't be bright white. It'll be this more golden color with a hint of brightness underneath. Can you see that? I don't know. Let's try a couple over here where maybe you can see them. And then I still got to go back in with some of the darker shadows in some of the hair with pencil. But let's start with this, because I want her to have some nice kind of golden highlights, but not yellow. It's kind of tricky color. Where's Cat and Paste? Well, I need her. She'd probably tell me the exact color. Oh, I'm going to put my color pencils in my Ohu. Yeah, put your pencils in a case. I have tons of cases, but, you know, I keep my Prismacolors in the silverware tray for convenience, because I use them all the time for so many different projects, for collage, for, you know, I use them for a lot of different things, and I want them handy. So I do have my, and it's not a full set. I know there's some missing out of the silverware tray one, but I do have full sets. And I also got my mom's and my Uncle Gary's sets when they passed. So I've got plenty of pencils for the rest of my life, probably. And then, you know, these are the Holbeins. I call them the Holbies. I got the Polys, the Holbies, the Loomies. So I just want to go over all this white real quick. So if I was going to do a giveaway, would y'all like some of these pages? I ought to send some to Sista for her, the girl she's making the crowns for. I'm sure she could pass on some of these pages to some of her girls. Are you still here, Sista? Do you think your girls would like? I mean, not necessarily her physical girls, but the girls that she does things for. Would they like some of these pages, sister? Let's see if she's still here. Or I could just send them to her, and even if she's not here. Can y'all see how they're still kind of bright, some of those hairs? Especially these girls with the flowers in their hair. They're so pretty, and I really like the ones with the flowers in their hair. Although I like the other girl that I did. I have to go back and work on the gold in the jewelry on the other girl if y'all missed it. DRU says, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I don't mind sharing. I'm not going to color all these pages. I'll color, I'll color a few, but that's true of all my color books. I'm not going to finish them all. All right, so see how you can still see highlights? Let me back up just a little here. Let's back. Uh-oh. Oh, wrong click. Let's not click out of the room. All right, so now I need to get in with my dark brown. Where did I put the dark brown? No, that's my dark brown. Where's the dark brown? It's here somewhere. It's not dark brown. Where'd my dark brown go? Well, there's blue, white, black, gray, green. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now what I want to do is I need to get in here. Oh, I might even have to get with this some black. It's going to be even dark brown. It's not going to get those dark shadows. Dark shadows. Let's move this out of the way. All right. I'm going to want some real dark shadows around those flowers to really make them stand out. You probably won't be able to see. But I like high contrast. So I'll need to go through all the hair. I know y'all don't want to watch me do all that, but I'm going to need to go through all the hair and add some darker shadows, especially around the flowers. Thank you, Angela. Hi, Rain Girl. Christy goes, dark amber, 947. Oh my gosh. I'd have to get out one of my cases to find it because otherwise I'll be digging through this. You know what I mean? Even though I do try to kind of separate the colors out. 946. No, 947. 947. Dark amber. All right, I'll look for that after a while. Okay. Thank you, Christy. So you can see where I'm heading, with the dark. All right. So let's go ahead. Let me back out here. We'll go ahead and do a giveaway. And I will send some to what do you call it? Sister. Let me get my Post-it notes here. I'll send some to Sister. Sensible Sister. And whoever else we do a giveaway for. But I'll send her some for her girls. So you can see how this one's coming along. And this is Flowers, Black Women. And the ISBN, and the girls the mods have put the links in earlier, but I'll read them all. 97988858220 589. And that's the girls with all the flowers. Every one of them has flowers. The other one that we did, where did I put it? Where did I put the other book? Oh, back here. Oh, and I also want to put her on a piece of, look, see how it makes it stand out when you put them on a piece of black cardstock for a frame, like to frame it. All right, then the other one that we're working on is this one with, and you can see the gold shimmer where I put the gold, mica gold. And I've got to go back in here, probably with that bronzy green color to start, and put, or maybe even some marker, and make some little, you know, jewels. I mean, not jewels, but like defining the gold stuff here, like in the earrings and all that. So that and a marker. But anyway, there's her, and I've got to finish doing her hair. I'm gonna finish. Let's see if this. Let me see something here. This is that two. And again, I do not recommend going over your pencil with markers because it can ruin your markers. But I got to finish her. So I'll finish her, and this one is in the book. This one, African Queens. And I did flips of them earlier. Thank you, Tina, for the links. So there's this one. And I'll do a couple of giveaways, and you can pick which book you'd like. I'll pick the girls for you, but you can pick which book. This one has the flowers, and this one has more headdresses and fancy hair and more close up, you know, of the hair. So you can pick which out of which book you would like if you win. And so this one is 9798373 931298. And this, and I cut it down. I cut the border off here, so you can see this is about the size of the pieces. But when you cut off the extra border, because I want to put it on black paper, see. Okay, so that's going to be our choices. You can pick from African Queens, or you can pick out of Flowers, Black Women. And these have flowers on every one. Okay. And I might have to trim it down to make it fit in an envelope. I mean, trim down the white edges to make it fit in a 8.5 or 11, not, you know, a standard envelope, white envelope this size. Okay, so there we go. All right, so you can decide which book you want me to pull from. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Listen to the rules. Listen to the rules. And again, I made a note, for whatever reason, not all my mail. And I don't want to make it sound like all, because I send out a ton of mail. But some of the girls have said it took like a month. Someone said it took 2 months to get their happy mail. And I send everything out that week, the week that you win. So Atlanta post office, I'm going to try to catch my postman today and say, is there something going on in the Atlanta post office? Because, you know, all our mail will leave here and go to Atlanta before it's just, you know, goes out anywhere else. And find out why some mail is taking a month or two to get to people. I don't know. All right. So what I'll do is we'll do US first. Let me get on a Sharpie here. We'll do USA first. I'm going to do one for each, USA only, and then I'll do an international only. So I'm going to do one for each, and you get to pick which book you want. And I'll probably send you two out of each. I'll send you 2 things out of each book. Whoever wins, you'll get 2 things. And then sister, I'll just send her some because I think she'd like it for her girls. All right. So USA only. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. One number only. Whoops, I accidentally clicked on Miriam there. Hi, Beth. Make sure you have all chat clicked at the top. Do not remove your numbers. Don't change your numbers. Remove your numbers, because I'm in StreamYard and I don't see that. So don't do that. I know some people let you in other chats. But anyway, when I type in go, USA only first, and then we'll do international, another giveaway. We'll do 2 giveaways. And then you can pick, I'll give you, you can pick one from each book or however you want. Okay. One number. Oh, there's Sister. Sister, I don't know if you heard me. You don't have to play, Sister, because I'm going to send you some anyway for your girls. And who, like who you made the crowns for. I'll send you some. I'm going to send you some anyway. Hi, John. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. John's our Oak Island guy. If you want to know anything Oak Island, make sure and go follow John. Thank you, John, for supporting the channel. Yes. Thank you, Pacola. Thank you. So, yeah, USA only. You're going to put in one number between 1 and 100. Okay. And then we'll get up random.org and pick a number. Okay. There we go. All right. Let me bring up random.org. How did Oak Island, John, did Oak Island survive the Hurricane Lee? I think it was Lee. Are they all right up there? Let me bring up random.org. So, yeah. I'll get a sip of my lemon water here. So, yeah, I'll try to finish these girls up and post them. How would I do that? Because I want to post the book, with the books. So there'll be slide overs. So there'll be slide overs for each one. Okay, get your numbers in. I got random.org here. Don't know yet. Okay, thanks, John. Random.org. We'll bring up a number as soon as everybody gets their numbers in. Okay. So thanks, Deb RN. Deb RN already put in which one she wanted. But if you want, I'm gonna send you 2 of which, if you want one of each out of each book, All right, get your numbers in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't dilly dally, dawdle, or lollygag. 1. Get your numbers in. Okay, there we go. All right, USA only. First person closest to 50 without going over. 50. The number 50 without going over. Let me go back and scroll, see if anybody got right on the nose. 50 with that or closest without going over. I see a 47. See IC had 48. IC had 48. Did anybody get closer than IC with 48? It looks like IC with 48. IC, it's with the E in there. IC had 48. IC, I think I still have your address. If we're not sure, send it to me again. Okay, IC? All right, IC, do you want one from each book? This one right here's the flowers. This one's the queens. Or you can pick 2 from this one, 2 from this one, or 1 from each. What do you want, IC? And I'll write that down. Let me know. Then we're going to do international only next. So let me get IC's answer. Thank you, Janet. And then, let's see, I got Sister. I'm going to send her some. And IC. Yes, please. 1 from each book. Okay. 1 each book. Okay. All right. 1 each from each of the book. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing, but international only. Okay. International only. Wait till I type in go. Thank you, Tina. Thanks, guys. All right. International only. 1 number between 1 and 100. Okay. Okay. And I will go to the post office tomorrow. And again, I don't know why it hasn't been that many. Considering how much mail I send out, I probably send out 10 things at least a week. And for like 4 things in the last 2 months to take a month is probably not, and I'm not talking international either. I'm talking US. I'm not talking like sometimes Tory, that happens in Ireland. I'm talking in the US. It's taken a month to get to somebody. So, but for it to only have happened, a few times when I send out so much every week, I guess it's really not that horrible. But you know what I mean? So, all right, here we go. Get your numbers in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your numbers in, anybody? Last call. All right, let's go back over to random.org. Let's pick a new number. 50 was for the US. We're going to pick a new number for the international. First person closest to 38 without going over. 38. 38. Let me scroll back. 38 without going over. Let's see. Miriam had 23. Did Miriam get it with 23? A lot of y'all international girls didn't play. Well, guys and girls, Raul plays. Raul went over. Okay, so Miriam, which book or one from each, or do you like the flowers, the queens, or one from each? What would you like? Thanks, guys. Miriam, what do you want? One of these, or two of these, or two of these? Which do you want? Mail has slowed down significantly. I know, sister, but a month? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna pull some of each for you, sister, and send that out to you for your girls. One from each. Okay, one each. Okay, got that. All right, and then I'm going to pull a few for sister, since she's busy making crowns. She's busy making crowns. She needs to have some extra color book pages. All right, so I will try to finish these. I don't know if I'll get them done today or post them, or maybe I'll get one done and post one, and then post another one, because this one's going to take me a little longer. I'm almost done with this one, and then post another one like tomorrow or the next day. So I'll try to do that. And then also on this week, I think Thursday, I will be getting Tim Jeffs. I think let me go to his Instagram. I'm going to get his color books in this week. Hang on, Instagram. No. Let me search. I ordered all 3 of Tim Jeff's art. I ordered all 3 of his new books, and it's not loading right now. So you'll have to go over there. Go over to look at Tim Jeff's art and look at his 3 new books that are coming out. So I'll color in those when those come in. It'll probably be next Monday, because they probably won't come in until after Wednesday. So you're welcome, Miriam. And anybody else got any questions or anything? Let me see, what else do we have going on here? I showed those. I'll show y'all my, this was this was in 2020. This was my 2020 Inktober, what I did for 2020 Inktober, where I did an insect a day. And I called it Inksectober. Well, I'm going to do another poster this year for Ink Woodtober. And I'm going to have woodland animals, forest creatures, mushrooms, that kind of thing. And you'll only see one thing a day. I'll only post one thing a day until the end of the month. And then you'll see the whole poster. But that's what I'm going to do this year for Inktober. I'm going to do Ink Woodtober. Should I do Ink Wood or Ink Woods? Ink I think maybe Inkwood. What do y'all think? Inkwood Tober or Ink Woods Tober. I think Inkwood Tober rolls off your, that this one sounds better, I think. Inkwood Tober rather than Inkwoods Tober. What do y'all think? Christy says woods plural. Inkwoods Tober or Inkwood Tober. Which one do y'all think sounds the best? I know, Janet, I know. You said that last week. Ink trees and stuff tober. Inkwood tober is easier to say. Yeah, but there's no ink in that, Marsh. See, I like ink in the title. I want ink in it. And I thought of ink forest too, but that's too much. Ink forest tober. All right, everybody's thinking just, well, let's see. Wood. All right, so it's a kind of split. I don't know. Maybe there's more people. I'm kind of going with wood, and I'm gonna probably do the title. I'll probably do the title in some kind of make it look like wood. Well, I guess I should have put an N in there, right? Let's go back. I'm gonna make it look like something like this. Maybe some little, leaf things, something like this. I'll probably do something like this for the title. Like I had the worm kind of body for the Insectober. I'll do something like this for, and it's all going to be in black and white. It's all black and white. Wood and Tober. Woodland Tober. Ink woodland. No, it's too much. I want the word ink in it. So it's going to have to be ink something. Ink wood, So yeah. Going to be something like that. It's all about making a poster color books. And how do you suppose I should mail those, Jasper? In $50 tubes? You have to think about stuff like the shipping. You have to think of shipping. I did try to shrink this down and make it into a print, but when I shrunk it down, you don't see any. There's already way too much detail in here. If you shrink this down, it loses everything, except for him. So it's just too much detail to shrink down to like an 8.5 by 11 or something like that. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Y'all are giving me so many different ideas. Yeah, Jasper, have you priced mailing a tube lately? Have you priced that lately, Jasper? Just asking. Plus printing a poster. Printing posters is not cheap either. I'd have to go have it printed out of print. I mean, I can't print a poster, right? Would you buy one for $200, Jasper? Would you buy one poster for $200? Let me ask you, because I'd have to have them printed and shipped. So no, I will not be making posters. Just FYI, I will not be doing it. But thank you anyway. Just like I don't want to make a color book. I don't know where they make posters, Jasper. I've not researched online poster making. I've not researched online poster making. I don't know Shopify or who makes posters. Oh my gosh. Did I find Wilder? Did I find Wilder Gorn? Did I find? No, she's asking Jasper something. She must be playing a game. You wouldn't say going in notes. Let's see. And hi, Anna. Anybody else I missed? I know. That's what I'm saying. Have to go to a printing company. So, for 199. Does anybody else have any more questions? We have a few minutes. If anybody has anything else that they want to say or talk about or ask questions, or that's too bright there. Anybody got anybody else I want to shout out? We'll shout people out. What else do I have here? I'm looking around to see if there's anything else that I missed. I got a mess to clean up. We'll see what Janet's going to do today. I am looking forward to, let me move these up here so I quit rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I love my mica ink. This right here, guys, is Kuretake Brilliant Gold Mica. Now it's about, I don't know, what is it, Jan, about $15 a bottle, but you use so little of it, and it's so bright. Y'all, here, let me shake it up. If y'all did not notice, did y'all look at that? And that's how it looks when it goes down too. That's how shiny it looks. So if y'all want some excellent gold ink, this Kuretake Brilliant Gold Mica is amazing. And you can get it on Amazon and probably at Jet Pens as well. A grid journal. No, I'm not. I'm going to be honest. That doesn't appeal to me at all. Just like mandalas, mandalas and Zentangles. I don't like the structure of those, Marsh. I mean, some people do some awesome things. Y'all see me throw paint on my collages. I just don't care for the structure. I mean, and I think that's one of the things about doing Inktober, even though I use ballpoint pens. So that even keeps it kind of, still kind of keeps it kind of sketchy for me anyway. Not so, I don't do like a lot of little cross hatchings and stuff like that. My shading in ink drawings is doodle like this, not doodles, scribbles. So, would you mind sending me some coloring papers as happy mail? Like, what are you talking about, Angela? I do my giveaways for happy mail. Is that what you're talking about? Bye, Pacola. Anybody else I'm missing? And Angela, I don't know if you're new. Welcome. If you're new, I'll have to go find your channel. If you have content, I usually follow anybody that has artistic photography, comics, any kind of creative content. I will follow. If you just have a channel, because you have to have a channel almost. But if you just have a channel with no content, then I probably won't follow you. Not because I don't like you, but because like you have no content. So, but if you have any kind of artistic content, I will probably follow you. Thank you, Janet. I try. I do try. I do a lot of giveaways. Voiceovers is good. I mean, I don't mean lives. I don't mean do you do lives? Do you have videos? If you have videos, doesn't matter to me if it's live or Memorex. It just have some creative content. Let's see. All right, guys. Well, I guess it's about 1:45. I guess I'll head out. I'm looking around. Y'all saw the other book that I showed. Where I put it? The coffee book, the coffee cutout and collage. What did I do with it? It's buried under here somewhere. Oh, here it is. This was the other book I showed today. The Cutout and Collage Coffee Shop Ephemera. It's another one of the Kate Curry books. So I showed it. I did a flip through earlier. It's all coffee related. Cutout things for your collage, and I think I want to make a shadow box, a shadow box house. Maybe I'll do that Wednesday. Do y'all have any preferences for Wednesday? Hi, Charlie. If not, then maybe we'll do a maybe we'll make a shadow coffee shop shadow box. Say that 3 times fast. All right, don't forget Janet comes on in about an hour and 15 minutes. Let me find her. Where are you, Janet? There you are. Janet comes on at 1 Eastern. I don't know if she's going to play Pictionary or if she's going to draw, but whichever, it'll be fun. All right, guys, I'll head out and I will see you again Wednesday. I stream every Monday and Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern till about this time or 12. I try to leave by 12. And yeah, y'all have a great afternoon and we will see you all later. Oh, wait, where's my... There's my have a good day. I have almost 70. Oh, no, I have over 70 Barbie photographies. So look at my Instagram. Okay, guys. Bye.